Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I thought I'd give you a flip through of my Planners Anonymous Chapter 3 setup. This was such a beautiful kit and I am really excited to show you what I put in my planner. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll just pop that there so you can see as much as possible. Alright, so what I did first was I filled the pockets with some of the scraps of paper that I had left over from making my dividers, and I used a sheet of vellum to fill this pocket here. The vellum is always really pretty and I never know how to use it, so lately I've been finding that if I use it in my pockets, it's a great way of just adding some decoration. Now in here, because this is an Aldi planner, the Aldi planner has a lot of extra pockets that you can fill. So what I've done is I've used one of the little journal cards that says Story of My Life, and I've stuck that onto the backing card that came with the little journal cards. And I've also used the Beautiful You die cuts, which you can print off online at Planners Anonymous if you are a subscriber. And then I've used some of the die cuts and I've just popped them in the pockets there, and just to keep them there I've just stuck a tiny bit of washi tape on the back. Alright, now next up what I did was I selected my favourite papers, and this one here I really loved because it really summed up Chapter 3 kit perfectly. It had pretty much all the die cuts that were in the kit on that page and I thought it really looked pretty. So what I did was I used my Martha Stewart cutter, and that's a circle cutter that I got like 20 years ago, I reckon. I cut that out in a circle. I stuck it on top of a doily, and then I've used some of the stickers and another Beautiful You die cut there just to decorate it, but I didn't want to put too much decoration because I think the paper is enough. Alright, then the next divider, what I did was I used that pretty journal card that comes with the kit each month. And this one says, I need more books, and it has all the books there. It has the little birds, and it had the beautiful florals, but I didn't think it had enough florals, so I added a couple of floral stickers. And then to stick it down, I used the thin washi that came in the kit, and I thought that that turned out really pretty. Alright, my third divider, this was a hard one, and I actually took quite some time. It was the last one that I ended up decorating because I was really struggling with how to decorate it. But what I ended up doing was I used one of the papers that was in the kit, and I'm just going to see if I've got the other one here. Yeah, so it was this paper here. And what I did was I ended up fussy cutting around some of these books and did two of those, stuck them down there, and then I used the books letters just to go down the page, and I really loved how that turned out because I wanted to use these little books letters, but when I first put them on there was nothing on this paper that really went with it. Like it showed birds and florals and a bird cage, but it had nothing books about it. And then when I stuck these little books down, they just looked perfect, and I just used the scraps that I had left over from making the dividers. So it worked really, really well. Alright, the next one that I created was this one here. And I used the Beautiful You die cuts again that the subscribers can print off from the Planners Anonymous website. I used the little quote card. I think I called it a journal card earlier. I call them journal cards. I think they're meant to be called quote cards. But it says, write like you're running out of time. And this girl's standing here with a pen up to her chin. She's thinking about what she's going to write. So I thought that that matched the saying perfectly. And then I've added some books and a floral. And just to add some more to this page, I decided to use the floral washi at the top and the bottom as well. I'm really happy with how that page turned out. It looks nice. Alright, so my fifth divider that I created was this pretty one using the typewriters, and I have a real thing for antique typewriters. I think it's because my parents have one, so it has a real nostalgic memory for me, and my kids recently got to see my mum's old typewriter and have a play with it. So when I saw this paper, it brought back so many memories for me, not only of seeing my kids play with the typewriter, but of how much I used to play with the typewriter when I was a kid. So I didn't want to cover up the typewriters too much. So again, I used some scraps, and this time I used a little bit of the green that I had left over. I stuck the quote card on top that says, "Someday I'll fly away." And then I used the little mini die cut from the Beautiful You printables. I used one of the die cuts from the kit, and then a couple of stickers just to decorate. I just wanted to keep it simple, so I didn't take the focus away from the printers, but I didn't just want to have the printers on there. I wanted to add a little bit more, and I think this has turned out perfect. I'm really happy with it. Alright, and then the last divider that I created for this setup was this one here where it says author, illustrator, editor on the quote card. And I sort of had to think about what I wanted to incorporate with that. So I decided to use the standard size washi, which had the books, and that then shows that this kit is to do with authors, illustrators, and editors of books. And I wanted to use this girl because I think she's just so pretty. And she's carrying lots of books, so I decided to pop her there because she looks to me like somebody who might be somebody who's an author or an illustrator or an editor, who knows. But to me, it really worked. And then I wanted to also use this girl here because she is somebody who's enjoying the work that the author or the illustrator or the editor has done. She's really sitting back, she's enjoying the book. And then I thought, just to add a real pop to this page, I used the die cut flower, and there was 2 loose die cut leaves that I found in the die cut pack. So I layered them, and I'm really, really happy with how that turned out as well. Then what I've done is I've just popped the pen that came in the chapter 3 kit. I've just popped that in my little pen loop in there. And this little planner here is what I'm going to be using as my new budget planner. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how I've set up my planner using the Planners Anonymous Chapter 3 kit. I had so much fun with this kit, and I love the colours, I love the artwork, and I think that Sammy did a really good job creating this kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you enjoyed watching this flip through of my planner setup and you want to see more flip throughs of the planner setups that I create, please give my video a thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying these little flip throughs. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite divider was in this setup. And make sure that you're following me over on my Instagram at Stationery Happiness, where you'll get to see lots more of my planning creations, my sticker hauls, and crafting. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.